Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I welcome you all to online support program week 3. My subject is mathematics. I am from APS Fort Road Middle Wing Boys class 4. Today we are going to discuss about assignment number 3. So let's start with the syllabus outline of this week. In this week, chapter number 1, numbers to 100,000, textbook page number 8 to 12 and workbook page number 9-10 are included. So students, let's start with the definition of number pattern. First of all, we have to know that what is the definition of number pattern. The number pattern is a sequence of numbers that follows a specific rule. In number pattern, some rule is applied on the complete number pattern, which we have to follow to complete number pattern. In first example, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Here each digit is skipped between both the numbers. Like if we observe 2 and 4, then 3 is skipped over here. If we observe 4 and 6, then 5 is skipped over here. If we observe 8 and 10, then 9 is skipped over here. It's mean the rule applied on this number pattern is skip counting. And if we move next to repeating numbers 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, it's mean 1, 2, 3 is repeating over here. So rule applied over here is repeating number. Next we move to next example. If we observe this example, complete the pattern, then pattern starts from 0, 3, 6, 9, 12. It's mean if we observe 0 and 3, we add 3 in 0 and we get this 3. If we add 3 in this 3, we get 6. If we add again 3 in this 6, then we get 9. Same, if we add 3 in 12, we get 15. So 15 is the answer which complete this pattern. Now let's start with the textbook page number 8 to 12. Now here we discuss some examples which defines the definition of number pattern. Now let's start with the recapitulation of these number patterns. Then first of all, in first example, what are the missing numbers in the number pattern? This is simple counting written over here, like 4,350, 4,450. We came to know that the next number will be 550. The next number will be 4,650 and next number is 4,750. It's mean the number written on the 100 plates is changing. Which rule is applied over here? That the rule is that we are adding 100 in this pattern. If we look at next pattern, then we observe that the digit at the 1000 place is changing. It's decreasing. So we subtract 1000 from each number. Then here 9460. In next number 8460. So if we subtract 1000 from here, then we get 7460 over here. In focus we observe 3 examples. In these 3 examples, the first example is, what number is 1000 more than 97,000? It means we have to add 1000 in 97,000. In next number we have to subtract 100 from this number. And in third example we have to add 10 more than 16,330, means we have to add 10 in this number. Next move to page number 9. What number is 1000 more than 97,000? It's mean we have to add, if we observe this disk, we have to add the 1000 disk in this number. And if we observe the number line, then these arrows and above these arrows, the rules are written over here, that which rule is applied on this example. So here it is written that plus 1000. Plus 1000 means we have to plus 1000 in each number to complete this number pattern. If we observe second example, what number is 100 less than 53,600? Less than means we have to subtract 100 from this. If we observe the disk, then the disk at the 100 place, we have to remove 100 disks from here. And if we observe the number line over here, then arrows are showing the rules applied on this number pattern. So here minus 100 is written over here. It's mean that from each number we have to subtract 100 from here to complete this number pattern. Okay, now boys, on this page, page number 12, there are two questions mentioned over here. These are the practice questions, and you have to solve these questions on your loose sheets because they are included in your written work. If we observe these two questions, then in question number 1, the question is find the missing number. Find the missing number means they have already given you the rules which you have to apply on these numbers. Like in first example, 10 more than means we have to add 10. 100 less than means we have to subtract 100. 1000 more than means we have to add 1000 in this number. Dash is 100 less than. 100 less than means we have to subtract 10 from this number and we write answer over here. 100 more than means we have to add 100 in this number and write answer over here. Same like that, if we observe the last blank, 96,966. Here is dash less than dash 97,066. It's mean we have to subtract this number from the bigger number and we get the answer that how much it is less than this number. In question number 2, we have to complete the pattern. First of all, we have to observe the rules applied over here, like 17,500, 18,500, 19,500. So next will be 20,500 and next is 21,500. If we observe B part, then 49,678, 49,578, 49,478 will be the next number. We subtract 100 from here. We have to write rules on the right side of the question. If you write rules on the right side, then it will be very easy to solve these number patterns. How could you write the rules over here? You can observe in the worksheet which I have solved for you, and these questions will be very easy for you by observing that worksheet. Okay, now we will discuss about number pattern, workbook page number 9 and 10, worksheet number 3. I have solved this worksheet for you to make it easy to observe you that how could you solve questions related to number patterns by writing rules in front of them. So here is the complete solution given for you. Here are the solved worksheets are there for you. You can observe them and it will be very helpful for you to complete your worksheets. So let's observe. Here, if you observe that I had written every rule in front of each question. I pick the rule from the given statement and write it in front of this question to solve them and to make them more easy. In question number 2, I observe the rules written on these arrows because number lines are given, and when number lines are given, the rules are written on the arrows above them. Here plus 100 is written. It's mean we have to observe this rule and apply it on these number pattern to complete this number pattern and complete the missing number. In B part, the rule written on the arrows is minus 1000, so I use this rule to complete this number pattern. I subtract 1000 from each number to complete these missing numbers. On next worksheet, I again write rules in front of these questions by picking rule from these statements and solve these questions. On the last question, question number 4, I write a rule over here. In start of this question, I observe the statement and write the rule in beginning of the statement, which will be helpful for you to complete these number patterns. By this method, if you also write these rules in front of or in beginning of your questions, then it will be very helpful for you to complete these number patterns and you may avoid the mistakes over here. So students, if you have any query, if you have any problem regarding to these number patterns, regarding to any question which is related to textbook or related to workbook, you can ask me. You can send message privately and I will solve it for you. Now here is the written work which you have to solve on your worksheets, on your loose sheets. So first thing which you have to complete on your loose sheet is textbook page number 12, question number 1 and 2. You have to solve these questions on your loose sheets. Now boys, when we come to workbook page number 9 and 10, worksheet number 3 and question number 1 to 4, you have to copy these questions from the workbook and paste them or write them on your loose sheets. Here the point is written, note is written over here. Remember, workbook work will also be done on your loose sheet. You have to solve these workbook questions on your loose sheet. So boys, thank you so much. May Allah give you health. May Allah make you safe and protected. Thank you so much.